Hello, my dearly Global Oneness Awakening family. This is Goddess Sophia. Today is 2019, 30th September. So in this September, even last month, October, even the next month, October, we'll have big timeline shifting. Yeah, we'll have timeline shifting. And so last 2 months, August and September, all our 5D celestial beings here, we hold on the quantum precious space, energy space, and we actually really go through a very, very intense energy shifting through our vessel, through our body, through our this kind of conduit. Yeah, I know many older our 5D celestial beings, and they are here. The baby's here. Yeah. The baby's here. They love you. This is the see. Let me see. Show up. Show up the baby. The grace, beautiful one. She is full of compassion. She is only 5 months and already becoming mother. Of course, she is not mother, because I'm in this island. Lots of people, local 3D people, they don't know their religion dogma telling them the cats is bad, so then they threw out all these baby cats, and then my mission here is to rescue them. So until now we have already 6 babies. As the 2 years I'm already rescued. And so recently I rescued two babies, only 20 days, and they are super smart. Last video I shared here, and they make me so efficiency, so easy. And the most easy way is this Grace, 5 months, the girl cat, she becoming the mother of these 2 babies. So they are actually healing each other, because the Grace also lost mother when she was only also nearly 20 days, like that, 15 days, whatever. And in the normally knowledge, if people have their experience with cats, they know the cats cannot leave the mother within 1 month, must have mother, because the mother milk can make their strong body grow up. So most challenge is if they are not in 1 month, then they will very easy die. Before I had this experience in China. Also in China I do this, rescue the baby cats all the time. My 10 years like that, I becoming the mothers of the cats. And of course, this is one of the functioning we call the mother, goddess Sophia. Yeah, I'm in this role, play in the earth. It's one of my roles. Indeed, this is amazing, and they just appear in my life, and then I must rescue them. That's the only thing I can do. And so the cats is upgrade now. They are so intelligent and so smart and so full of compassion. They are really so humanitarian, even more than humans, 3D humans. So the funny things, the 3D humans, especially there's some riches, some balls, small balls, big balls. I just have the case I meet on the streets. I saw a cat being, used be catched there. The cats cannot move or move around, and so I just asking the owner. I said, "Why you do this for this cat?" And the owner said, "Because this cat cost me 2 million." So if I lost, I give her free, and then I lost 2 million. So you can imagine this 3D human. How can they to do this? Also, they unconsciously threw out all these baby cats just for this. They think, this is bad for me, bad for my family, so I must throw out, because there are religion, dogma, culture teaching them. Actually, that's came from darkness teaching, distortion. Yeah, but people don't know. They are innocent. They doing wrong, and so seem like they killing the animal for sacrifice in this beautiful island. People do this generation to generation. They think they can. The religion teaching, distortion teaching, is telling them, if you kill the animal, they can make them renewable, recycled, to be a human or whatever, to be upgrade. This is totally wrong, right? And so it's make the excuse for people to creating killing karma. So that's why very very sad. I saw this phenomena. Even in their temple, their priests, the village, the priests prepare all this meat. They buy in the market, and all these animals sacrificed, and then the priest collected all these animals, died animals, and then to distribute to each families, to allowing them to do the pray for their dogmas, whatever. And so it's many things so blurred, and people, just innocence, just don't know what they're doing exactly, and they are because 3D world is long term. I already said 35 350,000 years, 350,000 years on this devolution. So they are being cut. DNA, they are being cut. Everything to connected with that divine word, and so then they lost their strong soul connection. They are living in the prison, and they don't know. They just generation to doing these wrong things. We call the creating the karmas with the ego, behavior, and structure, and these matrix things to keep that bad karmas, in a whale, so they cannot to evolve, they cannot to jump, they cannot to ascension, they cannot, because this big gap. They are creating that big gap. So recently, I just said, this jump right now is available for the people who are most brave, yeah, and the most brave one who can really to throw out all these dogmas and to trying to be a wild card, and they are welcome now. So all these awakening families on global scale, they are going to do something different, as we shared here. This kind of standards, yeah, because we are going to going to evolve to that unconditional love, with that equally sovereignty for every creatures on this planet. We are respected, will be. So there is no more suffer, no more sacrifice by this kind of behavior to killing each other. Yes, many kind of disease is causing by this, because that animal spirit goes to if they killed, they died, then the spirit go into their the human body. They occupy their, neck, chest, their arm. I just see many of these cases happen here. People here very big, cancer, chest and here very big. Because why? Because and they eat too much, they kill too much. Especially some old women. Yeah, old women. They don't know. They're doing wrong things long time. Yeah. So this is we want to say this is true. Now we have this very true. Okay, I just saw now we have our fleets here. I want to show you. So that is, you just see that cloud is our heaven team fleets. Yes. So, just what I said is, people who are mostly on this planet, if they are good heart people, they are innocent. We are mostly with big compassion towards them, as they are our earthly families. We know they can be freedom if they are listen to what we are proposed, shared, what we are teaching, and not used, not trying to resistance for their old belief systems, because that old belief system keep them live in the ego matrix, and then they cannot step forward and to out of the box, and then they cannot get that freedom, that ascension chance here, so precious. And yeah, this is so great gifts from the source, from the great goddess Sophia, the mother of source. All this heaven team collectively come. We are here, the 5D celestial beings here. We are five as human form to make this transformation and to assist in this planet for this great shifting. Now is going on undergoing, and also this is so great. How is graduation time for these 3D people to end in their eternal karma will, and to end in their suffered, if they are willing to jump, if they are willing to, Yeah, so indeed my rapid ascension personal session is for these people who are ready, and that's so profound, so big blessings came from this divine word. I want to say is, it's justice. And also this class now is only belongs to this the people who are ready for this, honoring this divine word, honoring this goddess Sophia. And we have really all my students, they are in this way, so they are now in 5D really. They are back to who they really are, some of them. And so that's why this is so beautiful. We are together as one. We're uplifting each other. So here we share is a principles we call the dimensional gap. So we call this is the dimensional, the boundaries. Even in the real 5D people, between our brother sisterhood, we are no boundaries. Exactly, no boundaries. We are one as collective conscious and collective. This kind of group, we are one. So we are mostly in 5D. We are just one family. We are when we are meeting each other, we are so close. We feel we have no gap between each other, no boundaries also. and we are merging together, so it's like chemistry reaction kind of way like that. It's just like every soul family meeting, so exciting. So the union is so strong. Yeah, of course, this is a time for us to do this. Also, the twin flame now is available coming together. So yeah, we have several suggestions now for 5D people. 5D sellers being here. If you are single, if you are female, you will to lead in the role now for your twin flame come to you. Yes. But 3D 4D people, not for this level. We're talking about 5D because 5D is another dimension and another reality, another space, conscious level, and so then they have hold on different frequency, different, and that's great. We call it 5D Christian grade, and just for people who are already finished that jump, they can access that in their daily life. Yeah. So I just share is 5D now. The union is very strong, and the mission is for 5D New Earth construction. So all these sellers beings here on human form, they are going to meeting each other and share with that love that's unconditionally oneness with each other. And so they all is sovereignty beings. They all is no any competition between each other, So because when people are sending to 5D, they know who they really are, and they know there is no competition, and there is only one, and there is in different role play and the different function, but they are collective, and so this is so true. Yeah, in 5D we said if the people who are is a channeling, and they channeling their higher self, they are super self, super soul self, and then even their God self, whatever, and then they use that name, and even others wanted to say, most they are not 5D people, they wanted to say, I'm also channeling that higher conscious, whatever, but actually, this different. It's different because this is for this person in 5D, they are back to who they really are. So that's why their higher self, the oversoul group, their God self come to them to show to them and allowing them to use their name for service to others, to service to this divine world. And this is part of their own Akashic records, part of their own DNA memory field. So their own experience. It's like their future self come back to the present. And for me, it's like my case, I'm not channeling, so I just back to who I really are, and that is deeply profound. This Akashic records, I just get back because since I born in China, I'm already have these feelings when I was born, and feelings I'm a giant baby, what I've shared before already. If you take a look at my videos, I'm totally different. I'm the first heavy baby in China, even in the world, that period, because that period have no operation not operation in my birth is not operation in hospital. Yeah, that's why there's no another person like me can birth in this way, because I'm giant baby, so super giant, and giant baby, big one, very big, very heavy, 6.25 kilo. Yeah, in the natural natural birth. And of course, my mother suffered 2 days, nearly died. But she won't die because there's no accident, no accident in this um, birth, because very important for this earth. We are fully being invited by Mother Earth, as Sellers being as this special person for so. And then many things like this, very it's no accident. Many things is should be like what should be. And then the things is, when I was 12 years old, my English teacher I had an English teacher came to me, and it's music, amazing arrangement by the no accidents also. So he asked me what the name I wanted to choose, English name. I just said Sophia. So this is part of my memory, intuition. I just speak directly, and even that moments I have no idea about English. No idea, no knowledge, no, forgot all the things. Anyway, and then when I was 1995, I started vegetarian. 1995, I started vegetarian. So it's just prepare for now, for today. We are going to activation light body. All the things is just so profound, It's no accident. It's just so correct on the way. Of course, all these 3D people, my father, mother, they cannot understanding what I'm doing. I'm so wild. I'm so out of the line for them. For the matrix also, I trigger everyone around China in that city. I trigger them all long day, and even some of my followers in China, they cannot affordable. And cannot affordable because they are not ready for this. So they cannot benefit from me, from this energy field, Goddess Sophia. Even my family, blood family, they are same. So this is no regrets, because all the things should done like that, should done. There is no anything wrong, even we are try hard. How deeply we are loving our earthly families, right? We know how they are innocent. We know how they are in the prison of matrix. We know that. But unfortunately, they cannot follow us in this way because they are not in this heritage of Akash records. They are not in this. And also their ego shut off the doors. The ego don't want to listen. Their ego just jealous, fighting, competition, all the time. That the ego is just doing that all the time. And even all the time before in China, they always trying to beating down me with my light shining. They don't like. And that's the dark ego does. This dark ego is like this. They won't appreciate. They won't. We just jealous. That ego is just very jealous. Even here, I meet some our 40 sisters who are becoming the healer, but they are also not ready for this. They meeting me. They know I tell them this is Goddess Sophia presents. They are not actually in their hearts, not real. To surround them with what appear in front of them, and then they on the ground very jealous. On many shadows parts like this. So they becoming. I know they are the black sheep. in the sacrifice matrix. What they are play the role is this. No exception. What I'm meeting people is always meaningful. Is no accidents. I just said always no accidents. Either you believe me or not. You have no choice. Only true choice. You believe me or not. Yeah, that means you are in 3D or you are in 5D. You are available for 5D. Yeah. Yeah, because in 5D there is no personal identities. Even I'm Goddess Sophia name, but we are collective. And so that's why it's profound. It's amazing. Knowledge is not accessed by 3D level. But now we share here is willing to reveal this multidimensional reality. This we call quantum reality to this lineage, ego, human mind thinking is part out of their logical framework. So they begins to open a little bit in their mindset. Yeah, of course they need more all the time because the near future is so brilliant, is so amazing, is so much possible, is so much amazing manifestation by these stellar spiritual beings. We are here. We're going to manifesting beautiful new earth. Yes, as soon as possible we can do. Yes, so it's powerful. We must say this is so powerful. And so Goddess Sophia power unfolding is a collective show. Is not only in of course through me, because only me is the real incarnation. Only me is the real incarnation. So that's why no competition, no copy, no copy. Is no anyone else. They are the incarnation of the Goddess Sophia. And there's no possible, because this is very, very random phenomenon I present here. Very random, not usually, not. It's unusual, totally. We said, and all these cells being here, came from different dimension, different star systems, planets. We are coming down here, and automatically we are connected back to who we really are, and mostly they are the channeling, and I'm special. I'm not channeling. Even when I was open the third eyes, then there's something happened. Then it's like that. Just you don't need more. Just need to function in my way, to Goddess Sophia way. In this, it's just like this. And okay, so we call this 5D people is in this kind of quantum physics different reality. And so that's why the 4D awakening people now is going through this process, and they are going to letting go all this ego stuff, blockage in their journey. And mostly challenge is about their we call subconscious blockage by the ego programming, and that's most challenging now. And so that's why we continuing this teaching, we continue this guiding day and night after try our best to share here, to release that collective conscious. Even we are also leading the the road for this releasing this subconscious blockage through our personal this experience to guiding the global collective subconscious to release that density, ego negative energies and programmings also. So yeah, this is real. Yeah, that's why 5D people also in some level they are affected by that 3D 4D, that heavy energy, that heavy energy also very very density indeed, very chaotic. And it's like the flying birds. They are the birds is flying, and they have some things, like stones keep them. It's like sometimes, like keep them, and then they flying is like slowly, not like suddenly. Okay, this is we can to describe why our events is happening like slowly. It's not like suddenly, and so that's why this is part of this collective subconscious releasing and letting go, that blockage. And mostly the ancestor souls, on this planet, they don't want this evolve happening, so they are remaining in the family temples, in all the religion teachings, in some priests, all the church priests, whatever, they're remaining in that, and they're guiding some dark star seeds here to misleading the road. Also, we are here because the 4D is about astral level. It's becoming very easy to influence the human body, their mind, their subconscious, especially in their dream. So then they are some people, they are channeling some negative star seed, some collective conscious actually came from the negative collective conscious. Yes, remember we have positive dimension, we have negative also. So we have both in all these universes, they have this. So we call it more higher heaven or more deep hell. So the two different dimension direction. So the more higher heaven, this is mostly they are part of Goddess Sophia, and they are serves to the divine word, the mother, the source, and then they are served to others also, and they are humble, they are benevolence, they are beautiful, they are Christian conscious, Buddha conscious, Krishna conscious, and they are this kind of unconditional love, this oneness, But another side is with that we said it's about 6 dimension negative. They have this planet, but that is their ending station. After that they will go back to recycle. So that's why here on this planet now is the good one will more good rise up, the bad one will more bad, trying to do more destroy, try their best, because they are not going to evolve ascension like ours. They are going to devolve descension to another very negative dimension. That's their destiny. They wanted to be that way. So they are the selves to selves group, they are selves to ego group, whatever we call the demon evil group they are going to be. And they call themselves fallen angels, Lucifer, whatever. But that's the name, that's the symbol they use for their kind of power to show. But of course, in this planet now, we are going to shifting is to be fully positive 5 dimensions. So that's why all this negative stars, negative dark star seeds, black sheep, black wolf will have no chance anymore. Come back to Earth now. Yeah, they will leave quickly also. And this is we're talking about 4D, because 4D is full of this spiritual ego, including that other dimensions, negative, this kind of collective conscious influence through some channelings. So we're talking about this now. So be careful in 4 dimension, because it's so much misleading teaching around the world, and then with full of the chaos, misleading road, confusion, and mixed dragon fish, just to trying to misguiding people in the public, and with distortion teaching, and then to anyway, just this is the purpose they wanted to be, and because they still have more lessons needed to go through on their next incarnation on this hell, more dark. They wanted to experience that. That's their destiny. Yeah, okay, no problem. All the way back to love, finally. This last time I shared. The source, the mother of source, Goddess Sophia, always have the measure to do that. So that's why Goddess Sophia give birth, give death. That's true. This power is already like this. And even, yeah. Okay, so for 3 dimension, the people who now already have in the nearly deadline, because 3D is going really crumbling now. It's already crumbling. It's no energy here. That means they are going to crumbling. It's already crumbling, right? So then the things is like their structure here is actually no money supporting them. Yeah, that's why recently happening very, very funny things in 3D level is their governments, especially like China, North Korea, this kind of country, Middle East empire kingdom, they wanted to now is make survival in their leadership. Then they more occupied, they more stolen the people's poverty. They stolen everything. They trying to pay to make the man-made laws, policies to make people more pay taxes, whatever they should be, because they have no money. The government have no money, no energy, because they are survival by money, by that lower conscious energy. They wanted to creating wars, wars. China before wanted to make wars, and North Korea also. Yeah, Middle East also. 911 is causing by them, because even Illuminati just wanted, but they are failed because their purpose failed, because they are stopped by this goddess energy, this divine being here, this heaven being here, these fleets. I just show you these fleets stopped by them. So their nuclear station is dysfunction now. And with Mother Earth, this shaken, this earthquake, flood, this kind of disaster, including the Amazon forest fire, California fire, just this burned all their base, burned the Illuminati base, the reptilian base. They have no base now. They have no underground, this kind of facilities to operation anymore. This destroy things they want to be. So then now they are going to die quickly, because they have fully be cut off their energy supply. Even in the astral level, they have not get, because astral level also now is cleansing by our heaven team, our some people know their name Astar. Yeah, Astar team there. This 500,000 5 million. This kind of fleets flying are safeguarding our planet Earth now. Totally, they are positive light beings, and they are very, very powerful also. That's why now this energy is speed up, accelerate, and make this Earth human now is cannot affordable. Because Earth human body, they are really going to, if they are not upgraded, they will be destroyed. Their body will be destroyed by this high intense energies coming. Yes. Upgrade, we call their body to be kind of change from the carbon to the crystalline body. But actually many people, they are unconscious blocking this. They are unconscious because they don't know what's going on this planet. Also they don't know what's going on their body, and then they still continue that old diet, full of killing, karma, blood, meat, eggs, milk, and sugar, and all this addiction, with alcohol, with smoke, all this bad behavior, and they make their body to not function, to upgrade, not available to finish this. Even all global people, they are being given the chance. They are equally treated now. Even dark forces here, they all in this way. But unfortunately, if they are not in their level of conscious to matching with this 5D frequency, and they are not willing to get fully, to success, to upgrade. So that's why they are like upgrade a little bit, then stop there, and then they destroy their body by their behavior, old patterns. And one of the case here, we said again, and this island, many people eat, the local people eat meats a lot, and they are not, because the modern nutrition teaching is for this protein, for that strong body, but actually this is really wrong teaching, because human body is not for this way. And in the naturally, our teaching, since I born, I remember I don't like milk. Really true. I don't like milk. Even I have not too much my mother milk give to me, but it's okay, because that's no accidents, right? And then my mother try and give me some milk, but I don't like. I never eat milk in my life. Eggs also, I don't like eggs, because I don't know, I just don't like. And then something like meat is mostly disasters for me. And so that's why when I was 8 years old, I have the chance going to the Chinese temple, Buddha temple. Actually is the female temple. All this is female Bodhisattva, and they are cooking that vegetarian amazing food. Oh, that's make me memory back, That's so beautiful, that experience. And then after I back to home, I require all the time to my mother. I said, I want eating that. And finally my mother gives, and then later I becoming myself independence, so I can immediately turn to vegetarian, because in the family circle you cannot, you try hard, I keep that alive chicken, because that chicken is my friend, And then my mother say, this is for eat. I crying. I just say, no, this is not. This is my friends. Cannot kill them. Finally, my mother does, because they are just that ego, right? So yeah. Anyway, here is no judge, no blame. We said this because they are innocent. They are really being brainwashed. They are just deeply feared about everything. So yeah, whatever. That fear so much they had, and that's the situation now in this planet 3D level. They feared everything, so they are creating that matrix. Yes, so this is the both sides. Of course, we still said that is some entities in the astral level trying to control them in the matrix during this 350,000 years cycle to prison people in the lower conscious, in the ego way. Yeah, they are the real crime. They are now is cleansing. They are already removed, and they already back to source, back to central sun, recycled now. They are not going to functioning again here. But people, they are subconscious, brainwashed so long time, so that's why they are not easy go through this letting go. They are not easy to go through this immediate change. They are very hard to change. The most stubborn one they are used to be, because that 3D lineage mindset, the mindset is always seeking for security. They always feel unsafe, insecurity. So they always, if they can hold on one piece of land or one of the house, they hold on forever. They think about there is only their space they can be, and then they hold on forever, even they're fighting for their space. And for whole life, whatever, just for hold on one house, one room. And they're so sad because they are slaves, work for government just for one piece of land or one piece of room. They can be just have the birds, just like the birds have the nests, only looking for the nest for whole life. Spend the generations' energies to do that, sacrifice for that. Yeah, so that's why all the real estate industries in the 3D level, all these governors, bankers, they are the takers. They take all these people's energy. They take their whole life, sacrifice in the survival model to pay taxi, to pay every rent, to pay all that is they need to be. And in the money system, slavery. So this is what we are going to break through. We know that's so harmful, so harsh for these peoples, for these human rights and Mother nature rights as well. Yeah, they destroy animal land, they destroy everything on this planet. They just for the ego, proud game. So that ego going to be so bad, and they cannot do more. Now it's stopped by Goddess Sophia here. Yeah, okay, so Goddess Sophia energy, this God energy, our collectively, Celeste being here, haven't been here, we are together as one operation. In the purpose here is to set our Earth human to be free, to be liberation, and to be fully peaceful and functioning in these hell realms. We call this is no more survival model. Instead of thriving, prosperity models. So, and that's more beautiful. we are going to first leading the road, uplifting ourselves first, and we are uplifting the whole world. This is why we are here. 5D cells being here, Goddess Sophia here. We are here to guiding, to leading the road. And yeah, of course, we still so much love, so much unconditionally. Forgiveness for this planet, for so much generations, what they are down here. We know that's the process. We know each souls will back to their home finally. Even some of souls will be no chance this life. That's all okay. That's all okay. Goddess Sophia blessing all of you as we are one. See you next time.